So today I'm down here at Yenyenning Lakes and down here to take some photos. Been out already and took the drone. I've been here for a while now and it is just really peaceful, nice down here. Yeah, so I'm coming here for one main reason, and that is there's a lot of nice driftwood out here, or there's a lot of these nice dead trees. Now there's just to my left, there's this nice tree which is just like arcing out, and it looks really quite nice, and it's sitting in the water. I've gone around already and taken a few photos as well, just getting the feel for the scene. So I'm not going to take photos when the sun is setting. What I want is the light after the sun has just dipped below the horizon, where we get that nice soft light, and it's we get the nice magenta and a slight orange, and then it sort of fades out in the sky. So that's what I'm after, more the pastel colours. And I don't think I'll use any filters, because I'm really liking the textures on the water here. So won't worry about a polarizer, won't worry about a grad or an ND or anything like that. We're just going to go in straight with just no filters, because it just looks right the way it is. What I might do is have a go with a polarizer afterwards, but I don't think we'll need it. I think the only reason why I'm thinking of it is to help with the some of the contrast and saturations, but I quite like the flat look, and I can always boost it up a little bit in editing. So I've just got my camera out, and I've just put on my 45mm lens on my Hasselblad, so we've got basically a focal length of about 35mm in full frame format, since this is a medium format camera. And I've put on my trusty L bracket. I hardly use this, and I really want to use it more often. It's made by Pro Media Gear. I'm one of the ambassadors for them. So everything you see me use is what I buy myself. You know, the Hasselblad is something I bought myself. I bought an ex-demo unit, and I thoroughly enjoy using this camera, and I will make a video into why I enjoy using this and how it's changed the way I shoot. So yeah, as we're waiting for the light to change, and these little midges are around, so you'll see me swatting them and try and get them out of my face. I think I'll probably talk you through the composition. So I've probably mentioned it already. There's basically these three parts of the tree. I'll probably show you. I'll do a bit of B-roll for it. Yeah, I like these three prongs that are coming out, and I really like the way it's sitting in the water. I'll get the nice reflections going. That's the reason why I don't want to use a polarizing filter, because if we use the polarizing filter, we could remove the reflections on the water. And the reflections, if I do that, you won't see the dimples, you won't see the ripples of the water. It will be just clear, and there's not really much under the water. It's kind of brown and kind of yucky in a way. So I much prefer the tones of the scene above it. Going to be camping here tonight. I'm looking forward to that. I was thinking about using the rooftop tent, but probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably lay out the rear seats and just sleep in the car tonight. It's just more secure, and it's nicer, and I get away from all these little bugs as well. And there's a spot that I wanted to do in the morning, a sunrise shoot, where it would just easiest not to have to worry about packing down the roof tent. So yeah, I'll just show you that little spot right now that I want to shoot. This is the one photo. So this is the tree I've got in mind. You can see why I probably love it. Just nice reflections, as you can see down below, and we've got the nice sky above. We don't have too many distracting elements in the background. What I'll most likely do, so I've got the camera about chest level now. What we'll probably do is come down a little bit and shoot from about this level. So my composition that I'll be getting with my Hasselblad will be more of a tighter shot like that, but we're still going to have this little bush right here. Whoa, where is it? Where's my finger there? Just around here, so we'll get that in the shot as well. And yeah, go for probably a square crop, possibly. We'll see how we go. I think what we might do as well later on, when it gets nice and dark, is do a little bit of astro. Now, there's a lot of mosquitoes out right now. I have been getting bitten a few times. Just got bitten on the knee just then.
yeah, so luckily I've got a load of fly mozzie repellent and everything with me, and I've got a net I can put over my face to stop them entering my eyes and mouth and nose. You know, don't want any of those little critters in there. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a nice night. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm the only one here. So blissful. About 2.5 hours drive from Perth. Gonna have myself a tomato soup. These are actually quite nice. I'm having a large cup, so I could put 2 of these in. That is good. Right, so now you join me down here. The light is getting really good. You want to get this shot. There's just a little bit of orange glow on the tops of the tree. So I'm just going to, I haven't set this camera up yet. So I'm going with my 45mm lens, shooting, just going to check the focus right now. Yeah, getting this sort of more central really. And I quite like the reflection, so I'm going with keeping the horizon in the middle. Now, normally you're not meant to do that, but rules are rules and rules can be broken. So yeah, I'm just going to take that shot now, self timer on, and take the shot. Right, so I brought my camera up a bit because I noticed when I had the camera lower, the reflections in the water were much shorter, and I quite like to see a bit of background as well. So yeah, it is getting dark awfully quickly. Just lost the sun below the horizon now, just see it dipping down. So what I'm going to do is, the mosquitoes right now are horrendous. Even the mozzie repellent is actually working on these guys. They're so tough out here. So I'm not going to spend ages here. So what I'll eventually do is move my car and then head back over here. And I noticed my camera is getting quite flat already. So yeah, what we'll do, use the auto manual focus,
autofocus, just check the focus, which is good. I can see plenty of detail on that tree, and take another shot. So we're losing that light fast. Self timer, 2 seconds. Taking another shot. So yeah, the colours aren't coming out just yet. You can sort of see a little bit behind me. You can see that nice layer of that blue on the horizon. Then it goes to the magenta, which is really nice, and then it goes to like an orange, and then it fades out to a soft blue, and that's what I'm really liking. So what I'm probably going to do now is change to a square crop. Now I'll show you how easy it is actually with this camera to change your settings. And that's why I love this camera as well. It's just so easy to do. You've got a quick menu and everything. Let me stop talking and let me show you. Okay, so my camera is a bit high and my little tripod that I'm using is too low, but this will show you. So just press here, go into there, and that's how I can change for the self timer. Press that back, and here are my crop modes. So if I zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to see more. So I've got no crop at the moment. Tap on that and it brings me up. It brings up with all my crop ratios. So the X band is probably something I'll use tomorrow morning, but for now we'll go to square crop, which is the 6x6, and that will do for us. Nice and simple. Check focus. Focus is good. What I might do for this shot is go in with a wider aperture, so we get more out of focus in the background, because I'm not really wanting a load of detail back there. Check the focus, we've still got detail there. It's not a huge amount that we've taken out of there, since we're shooting quite wide, so our depth of field is quite large, versus if we were to use a longer focal length, we'd have to use a smaller aperture, or yeah, to get the same effect. Also, be cautious with your background and everything when framing. Yeah, so right now I've just noticed I've got some branches in the background. I could clone those out, and they're not really showing up in my images too much. Yeah, it's not that noticeable, and I can't really do a great deal. What I would love to do is just be further over here, but we can't. But moving 1 meter or half a meter really changes the composition. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little play around here. Actually, what I'm really digging is I've just noticed this tree over here, and I really like it, so I'm just going to move the camera there. Nice centralised shot. And we'll get the shot right now. Nice and simple, perfect. Right, so I'm gonna have to call it. I'm getting eaten alive. These mosquitoes are just tough. They're big and everything. So yeah, I've just headed over there and got some more shots. There's this one where there's this nice low. It must have been a little bush at one stage, and it's just like spread out over the water, and I got down nice and low with the tripod. You might have noticed my legs here on the tripod. There's a reason why I've done this. Now there's a lot of sand around here, and since these are twist lock legs, the last thing I want to do is when I, if I were to be shooting low to the ground, and I had these with the, you know, the connectors, the adjusters, let's say, if I had those in the sand, they would get gunged up and everything, and the last thing I want to do as well is pull sand back into the leg. So what I normally do is just have a little bit, maybe a couple of inches there, then I can clean that off before I insert it back into the leg. Yeah, so now I'm going to go back to the car, drive down there, and get away from these mosquitoes, because they're around here for the bushes and everything. Anyway, I might see about doing some astro later on. I'll see how we go, see what it looks like tonight.